Welcome to Mira Security, a company that provides scalable decryption solutions for the enterprise to provide needed visibility for security and monitoring applications. Detect, decrypt, deter. While Mira Security, the company, might be new, the team has been around doing SSL TLS intercept and decryption for over a decade. Mira works with both enterprise customers through resellers and system integrators, but also with technology vendors that look to integrate decryption capabilities into their product mix. Current estimates shows that upwards of 95% of web traffic is encrypted, and that number is growing every year. This means that both good traffic from sites that you want to go to, as well as malicious traffic, are encrypted. This is good in that your data is more secure. However, the cyber criminals know this as well and use this encrypted traffic to hide their tracks into and out of an organization, bypassing most security and monitoring applications. This is where the encrypted traffic orchestrator comes in. Mira's encrypted traffic orchestrator, also known as ETO, is software that will allow organizations to take back control of the challenges that are associated with encrypted traffic and the blind spots created. This is even more important as architectures evolve and enterprises make moves to a pure or hybrid cloud environment. Today, Mira offers the ETO software in the private cloud as a virtual machine, using either KVM or ESXi, as you start to deploy virtual applications or running on hardware appliances that scale as your traffic or data centers grow or converge. Additionally, Mira also offers its ETO software on the public cloud. There are 3 deployment configurations that can be used depending on what your network needs might be. The first deployment is an inline passive configuration. This is where the ETO actively decrypts the traffic, resigns it with its own certificate, then sends the re-encrypted traffic to the destination. It passes the decrypted traffic to a passive security and monitoring application, which will then be able to analyze the traffic and alert you to any malicious activity. It can also be deployed in an inline configuration. This is where the ETO decrypts the traffic, passes it on to an active security tool such as an IPS, which will then monitor the traffic for malicious activity. If it detects anything suspicious, it will then be able to block the traffic. If everything checks out though, it passes it back to the ETO, which will then reassign the traffic and send it to the destination. The final deployment configuration is passive. This is where there is a tab that is sending the SSL TLS traffic to the ETO, which will then decrypt it and forward it to an appliance that you have connected to it. In this instance, the ETO is not altering or affecting the traffic that the end user sees. It's just receiving a copy of it. This method is only available for SSL TLS traffic utilizing TLS version 1.2 or older. Sometimes you might not want all traffic decrypted, possibly for the privacy of users. Using Mira Category Database, you can select from 44 different categories that pull from over 30 million records to select categories that you don't want to decrypt, such as banking and healthcare. This database updates every 15 minutes to ensure that it's always up to date. Mira Security focuses on one thing: the scalable and safe decryption of traffic for the enterprise. It is not a feature of another product. It is designed to scale as your network scales and as your architectures evolve. When you're collapsing data centers or security and monitoring toolsets, having a solution that will scale is important. And to administrate that scalability aspect, Mira has released Central Manager to manage large numbers of ETOs, both virtual and appliance versions, in private or public cloud. The ability to provide decryption of traffic in tunnels such as VXLAN and GRE without having to terminate that connection is important today and will be more important in the future. We are always watching the encryption standards and working on solutions that take into consideration what is coming down the pipe. For more information about our ETO, please check out mirasecurity.com.